preparing for medical school, there are multiple things that you have to look into. Medical as a field is highly proficient and arduous to go into. Thus, getting enrolled into your favorite medical school is a dream come true. However, what to do when it comes to succeeding as a student in medical school? This video is based on providing a comprehensive overview of how to prepare for medical school as a new student. First, you need to make a study plan, and it is always difficult to start your journey in the medical school with all the study material and things to go through. However, if you are a first-year student and looking into how to study for exams to prepare for medical school, first-year exams, this video brings an absolute solution for you. The first thing that should be brought in mind is consistency, which can be brought through an efficient study plan designed for covering a bit of work every day. While solving the question of how to make a study timetable, you might seek a tool that can help you set up a proper schedule. A proficient diagramming tool is the solution to your problems. Being a first-year student, you'll always require a proper exam schedule to work with. This will help you insulate a proper system to succeed in your exams, which is desirable. Planning ahead into your studies is the right way to complete your degree. Reducing your stress rather than improvising and suffering during exams is ideal in all ways. Although you are a first-year student, creating a routine in covering your exams will help you set in your coming years. When it comes to how to develop a study routine, using eDrawMax is the best way to design a controlled schedule that can help you plan ahead. So let's start with step one. As you are seeking the right way to know how to make an exam timetable for the first year medical exam, open eDrawMax on your computer and proceed into the new section. Step two, while you are in the recommended section, make sure to type plan in the search bar to look for the appropriate option. For setting up a system for marking the milestones for succeeding in your exams, you should select the template that fits the best. As you navigate into the respective canvas, you can add the elements and other content for designing a proper exam timetable as well. The bottom left, you can see there are multiple different options for Canvas templates for you to choose from, mattering on what your needs are. Let's talk about pre-learning. It is always considered best to learn about things before getting into its lecture. This not only strengthens your study, but helps you learn the entire concept by heart. Knowing the basics of science is always convenient for visualizing the advanced concepts. There are many ways to influence pre-learning that can help in memorization. While getting into medical school, you should practice the following techniques that will eventually help you manage your first year in medical school. The first thing that is considered optimal for introducing pre-med study is to use online resources for learning about different subjects. This can be the finest way of getting a rough idea of the subjects that will be for students in medical school. Subjects like anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, pathology, and pharmacology can be pre-assessed. The second thing a student should take care of is avoiding the culture of relying on textbooks. Being a medical student, you might have heard a lot about cramming textbooks while surviving in medical school. However, when you prepare for medical school, you should consider taking aid of visual learning through mind maps. Such pre-med strategies can insulate an effective system of strengthening memory. eDrawMax Templates community can be a great way to get a proper visual of diagrams. As you assess diagrams from the templates community, you can download and customize them according to your use case. Creating such visual learning diagrams can be a direct source of getting into medical school easily. When talking about effective study, it's important to note that where pre-med study has its own benefits, it does not fully help you in excelling in a particular subject. The need for effective study is a must to excel in the educational sector. Understanding the concepts is one of the many requirements for fulfilling all ambits of effective study. Every concept within the medical field cannot be covered through memorization. At some point, the need to involve effective techniques is required. These study techniques will eventually guide towards excelling in the first and the coming years of medical school. Firstly, you need to include this particular study technique in your daily routine. Acing a subject is only possible if you visualize your concepts properly. The best way to make this possible is through eDrawMax AI Mind Map feature. Creating a mind map with a single prompt gives air to many concepts and techniques, which can be effectively utilized in studying. With such techniques, you'll be able to assess how to study smarter and ace all of your subjects. For a better understanding of how you can create the perfect mind map using the right prompt on eDrawMax, look ahead at the steps for a better idea. You're going to open up eDrawMax on your computer and then click on the new section right here. And then you're going to click on the AI prompt at the top and select this option for mind map. Now within here, you can put a specific prompt. And for this example, we're gonna write how to study for biochemistry and then press enter. And you'll see it'll start creating this mind map within my eDrawMax canvas. If I zoom out a bit, you can see all the different ways that I can study for biochemistry on this blank canvas. Now for the second technique, it is believed that the Feynman technique gives the best results in explaining complex ideas in simple ways. This effective methodology can prove helpful in making you prepare for medical school. While you can explain ideas more simply, this technique helps you dissect the work in multiple parts. It articulates the motive to identify information, which can be used to teach to the other person in the simplest way possible. Eventually, the particular thing to adjust is to avoid jargon in the information, which simplifies work by exponents. Utilizing this technique in preparing for your medical exams can guide you towards proper memorization of concepts. A few more tips for studying will include how, while you prepare for medical exams, there are some medical school tips for success that you can always keep in mind. Initially, you should make connections under the Hebbian theory, which helps you in memorizing ideas and concepts in a better way. Using the examples is believed to drive better connection within concepts. Secondly, it is believed that the repetition of concepts is not an effective way of learning to succeed in medical school, as the number of concepts is too much to handle. Such a technique does not help in memorizing them. It is important for you to summarize and synthesize content according to your understanding. And with that, we bring our discussion to the end, which clearly displays how to prepare for medical school using the right tools and techniques. Provided data reveals that mind maps are a good way to hold up information. Furthermore, eDrawMax has been observed as the right platform to apply this concept and bring out the best for studying medical concepts. For more details about AI and educational videos and their connection with eDrawMax, follow us on our official page and keep yourselves updated with the new content.